get you healed up. There we go. Beameron's now healed, I believe. He's good to go. So, Mick X, let's get him on as well. Speaking of winter, the actor name... Wait, what? Speaking of winter, the actor name that played Jon Snow, Kit Harington, married that wildling IRL. Yeah, have you not seen their... They're a really cute couple. I forget her name now. You mean Egret. Egret. Yeah, they're a proper funny couple. They're both very posh. Both very posh. Very well spoken. But they're, yeah, funny guys. That's impossible because he's mine. I think he's Danny's. Dirty. Very dirty. Have we run out of algae? Is that what's going on? Are we okay? I think we'll be alright. I'm hoping that I don't freeze this water here. I don't think my loader technically goes in contact with this water, so it should be fine. It should just allow us to move the ice with no other problems. And that'll be cool. And we'll use this water ultimately for our electrolyzers. For now, we're just using this little temporary pool down here. For these couple of electrolyzers we've got going down here, but we're not really doing much with the oxygen at the minute. It's just sort of being let to go where it pleases, so... Got a lot of CO2 in the base, which is a wee bit of an issue. Yeah, let's make all this a bigger priority now. Let's crack on with this. I kind of want to do this for science more than anything, because I've never done it before. And I think it could be quite interesting if it works. So, what this is basically going to be is a load of little troughs filled with water. And then we're going to fill it with stink water. And we're going to... all the polluted oxygen that stinky water gives off, we're going to put through deodorizers. Now, we've done builds in the past, many moons ago, where we used to do this similar sort of thing, but with airflow tiles to make polluted oxygen for puffed farms. This is going to be for making polluted oxygen into clean oxygen to oxygenate the asteroid, in theory. Now, each one of these rails is enough for half of a dupe's daily usage. So there's enough here, I think, for 4.5 dupes, technically. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. I was going to put more in, but I might do that in the future. But for now, the idea is that we're going to have a liquid vent that we'll control with a liquid shutoff to keep the level of water in here at a reasonable level. And then this side will all be shut off. We'll do a wall all down here. The water will fill these little troughs and it'll sublimate, or no, it'll evaporate, and we'll get polluted oxygen. Polluted oxygen goes past these deodorizers, gets turned into oxygen, and off it goes. We will have some sweeper arms, and one sweeper arm should be able to handle 3 of these little troughs. So if we put it like there, I think it'll be able to handle 1, 2, 3, and then we'll automate the filter material going to these these deodorizers as well. So we'll have like a receptacle and a loader, one for collecting the clay, one for putting the sand in. That is the plan. I don't know how well it's going to work. It's a bit of for science, as I say. But if it does work, it might be quite cool. And it won't take very much power. It'll be outside the base. It'll just sort of oxygenate the asteroid. That's the plan. So you'll have to bear with me a little bit. It might be a catastrophic fail. But yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll see. I was wondering, does temperature change the mass of liquids or air? No. No. So you mean density? No, it doesn't. Do you see why it's not felt that hot today? Oh, it's 34% humidity, I see. Looking forward to seeing this in action. I'm hoping it works, Quirts, honestly. I genuinely do not know. I've never done this before. It's an idea I've sort of seen on the forums, but it's something we've toyed with in the past. We also did a build once where we used, deodorizers and algae terrariums to overpressurize the area. Overpressurize gases in areas, because they used to allow you to move silly amounts of gas. They've reduced it a little bit now, and I think they've changed how they overpressurize tiles as well. So this might work, it might not. Full disclosure, I don't know. But it'll be fun figuring it out anyway. So meanwhile, we are running low on algae and stuff, but I'm trying to keep the dupes out the base as much as I can. So if we keep them busy outside, they're living in this free electrolyzer oxygen. Meh. That'll do. We do have a carbon dioxide problem in here, so I'm probably going to put some more airflow tiles in. Maybe like that or something, just for now. And this hydrogen that's getting stuck up here, we should probably let loose. We'll do something like that. I see, will they edit for scientific accuracy maybe? I don't know. Since it could be cool for things to expand depending on temperature. Who knows? I think you'll probably find that as this game develops more and more, it will become less a simulation and more how many cute critters can we get into the game, I think. Because the problem with simulations is they ain't good for merch, so let's face it. Prior the Grubby mastered the gopher job. Nice. So let's get Prior leveled up. We've got a couple that are going to be leveled up as well soon. We'll try and get everybody leveled on some of these things, but I'm not going to try and do what I did last time and try and get everybody maxed on everything, because that's a single player 3 in the morning kind of game, and I'm not going to be playing that on the stream, so... Wait, Ollie's a simulation game? Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I've run out of algae. Which is fine. We will find some algae. At some point, I'm sure. So a patch down here we'll probably get to at some point. Oh dear. Beamer on. That was a mistake. That there was a mistake. There we go. I probably want to dig all this out if I can. Ah, this is dormant. Let's get in here and see if we can get this analysed. So what I'll probably do, we'll get rid of this and that, and get this analysed as soon as we can. We'd nearly killed off all our shine bugs, but by the looks of it, we've got a couple of new babbies now, so hopefully we don't kill them off. I don't want to lose all my shine bugs, because I quite like to play with them with some solar malarkey later on. See if we can do some solar panel stuff. Let's get Quirts and Nerd on here. Boop. There we go. Yeah, I do have a few little clusters of like emergency algae in the base and stuff if I really need it later on. But for now, we're just going to sort of exploit the fact that we're producing hot oxygen outside the base, which I think is fine, honestly. I think it'll be okay. If I had 80 puffs in a room, how laggy would your game get? Very laggy. Very laggy is the answer. Are you trying to do an oxygen setup? Sorry, like a puff farm setup. The maths just don't really work very well anymore, to be honest. It's not the best anymore. Right. Let's carry on digging out some of this crap as well. The math used to work out well, yeah. It's like morb farms. Morb farms used to be really viable, but they're just not anymore, sadly. They just don't work. Okay. One of the things I'm going to have to do is let all this hydrogen and probably oxygen get out of here as well. Because if we have multiple gases in here, it's probably going to cock things up. So what I'll probably do is have, to begin with, some airflow tiles on these end columns, just to let some of the nuisance gases out. Otherwise, they'll end up sort of blocking the polluted oxygen, and that won't be good. But yeah, we'll have to let this hydrogen go somewhere. Might let it into the base and up out the top or something. So we've let all the hydrogen that was in this pocket go up into this biome up here. Does mean that we're going to get all this chlorine and carbon dioxide falling through the base, but again, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Chlorine coming into here would be a problem, but getting to this sort of level, I don't really mind. Cool. How much refined iron have we got at the minute? We've got 1100 kilos. I can probably put the sweeper arms in now, actually, on the oxygen build, so it's not too much of a problem later. We need more ice. More ice. Why not just put a deodorizer at each end instead of closing it? It's because I want the pressure to sort of push the polluted oxygen out. So if I have a deodorizer at each end, I run the risk of oxygen building up in the center and getting stuck between layers of polluted oxygen. And I think that will stop the polluted water from off-gassing. So my thinking is to close it up this end and then let all these off-gas, and hopefully my oxygen will come through the deodorizer, go up here and out. I'm hoping. But I don't really know with the current behaviour of gases, because obviously it's changed since I've been playing this game recently. I've not dealt with the new gas mechanics all that much, so it's kind of a bit of a learning experience for me, this as well. I don't know how it's going to work. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, the only downside of this build that I realised when I was sort of planning this out before the stream is they've changed liquid shutoffs now so that they take refined metals. I don't remember them taking refined metals. Maybe they did. I don't know. But we're going to need a liquid shutoff on each one of these vents. And I couldn't think of a way around it, really, because I want to control how much liquid's on each of these vents. It's not a big deal. It's just it's going to cost us a lot of refined metal at the minute, which we don't really have. But that's fine. So we'll do something like this. And then this pipe, it doesn't really matter what it's made of. We'll make it with anything. It's fine. Why are we doing this priority 9? This should not be priority 9. Oh. This should not be priority 9. All of this, 5. Can you make me in it? I want to shoot some wargs again. Oh, in this game? We are naming dupes, I think. We were naming people, so if you want to get in, by all means. The only thing is I'm not accepting any more dupes at the minute. We may accept some more when I start building some more bedrooms. But for the moment, we're just sticking to 10. But remind me, Pale Girl. Couldn't you just let the bottom fill up and let the vent overpressurize? The only thing is, sometimes these liquid vents do overflow. So, you're not dead, Blue. You're okay. Sometimes they will overflow. They will push more than they should. So, I'd rather just do it with liquid shutoffs, and then we'll keep it at like 300 kilos or something in it. We'll put in a bit of automation, like some hydro sensors or something. And just do something like, you know, this sort of deal. I say, this isn't to say this is the best way of doing it, it's just the way that I thought of trying it, so I'll just do something like this. And, I mean, this will take a tiny bit of power, because obviously we'll need power for a pump, and then power for these liquid shut-offs, and that's it, really. Oh, maybe some power for the sweeper arms, but they'll run intermittently as well, so it's fine, I don't need a bedroom, I'll take the sofa. What is the thing you're doing with valves? No valves. Liquid shut-offs, you mean, this thing? It's going to be a little, like, external oxygen build. That is the plan. What would be the max output of that? That is where it gets a bit confusing, Cypher. I think it's something like 20 tiles will give us enough oxygen for 1 dupe for 1 day. I think. So these are going to be 10 tile troughs. So 2 of these layers is 1 dupe. I think. It's going to eat a shit ton of sand, surely. It'll eat quite a lot of sand, Quirts, yeah. The only thing is, we do have another material now called regolith. And that's technically a filtration material that we can use, and that's the stuff that we get in space. So I'm not too worried about burning through all of our sand. We get shit tons of sand anyway. But when we get to the surface layer, we should hopefully get a lot of regolith as well, and it'll give us a good way of using that up, which is kind of a bit of a nuisance material. So yeah, I have sort of put a little bit of thought into this. I think it should work. I think we should be okay. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, the plumbing on this side, I'm going to do just incredibly basic. I don't think we need to worry about doing priority bridges and stuff. I could do. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it nicely. Let's do it nicely. It'll run better that way, and we'll just fill it from the top down. So we'll put some bridges in like so. White, blue, blue. Let's see. Will that run nicely? Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. That should be fine, I think. This game reminds me of those glass ant colony things. Totally, totally. It's the 2D sort of building out thing. Yeah, I totally get that feeling. I always wanted one of them as a kid, and my mum would never let me have one. Because, quite rightly so, she predicted that I'd probably smash it. Not confess my deeds and fill the house full of ants. And honestly, she's a smart woman. She was totally right. That is exactly what would have happened. So, I never had one when I was a kid, but I've seen some really cool ones. I have looked at them. Like, they're quite a popular thing on YouTube, aren't they? To see like fire ant colonies and the day my fire ants escaped and all those sorts of videos, and they're really cool, really awesome. Where are you off to? Ah, fair enough. So well, let's do this for the 6 and just get it done. What is going on with these slicksters? I've freed them. Why are they being jerks? What is going on? My brother had one. I thought it would be nice. I thought you would be nice to give them some orange juice. Filled it up and they died. Oh, pale girl. You horror. Here, little ants. Glug, 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 glug. Ah, shit. That is terrible. That is fucking horrible. Oh, shit. Ants Canada is one of my favourite channels on YouTube. Nice, Quirts. I have watched a couple, like... oh, Jesus. Do you want to hear something crazy, guys? My biggest passion at the moment, and I can't stop watching them, is wood turning videos. It's like the ultimate chill. I don't know if you know what I mean. Wood turning videos. Let me see if I can find one. They are the ultimate in, like, relaxation. Hold on a sec. Hold on. And I watch this old boy make them. Frank makes. Frank Howarth. Hold on. We browsing. Browser.
Now that we've moved and we're mostly...
If you haven't before, if you've never watched a wood turning video, right? You've never lived. Honestly, you've never lived. They are so relaxing. And I watch them when I'm going to bed and stuff. You can see how many I've watched. Like, I've watched quite a few of this guy's things. He makes some really cool stuff. Like, he's basically... He gets a block of wood. and he turns it into beautiful, beautiful things,
In
and then he
putting on a
varnishes it,
finish
and the grain
on
comes
the
out, and
eye,
it's so beautiful.
I actually
It's so beautiful.
stopped at this point and I asked. I've read a lot of
Look at that
oil
wood, guys.
finishes don't
Look at that wood.
work
I have
with
never done anything like this in my life.
hardwood,
Since school.
especially ebony.
And
I guess
certainly
the
not on a
oil
lathe.
in the wood reacts with the oil in the finish. Sure, how true
Look,
the top.
look at that wood.
So I did.
That's
two
some real nice
layers
wood.
Didn't look like.
And I
there was
will
a
literally
coating
watch these back
on
to
the
back until I
piece.
fall asleep.
I think
They're my
the
thing at the minute. They're my
water-based
groove.
finishes
I really like
found finish. So it turned out really nice. This is actually better.
Look at how pretty that is. That literally looks like an iris and everything, and a pupil, and
Than I thought it was going to be.
it's made of
And
wood.
I'm amazed that I got the end grain of the iris to turn so well.
If you haven't before, go to this guy's channel. It's called Frank Makes, or Frank Howarth. He's incredible. That is my jam at the minute. Really is. That's some real nice wood. Yes, exactly. Ah, shit. I'm watching a ton of brass casting videos. Well, before that, it was metalworking. I was watching steel making and stuff. That was really good as well. I think I need to do some sort of creative crafting thing. I think I need that as like a side hobby. I'm itching to like craft and make things. Have you told your wife how much it's turned you on? Wife, steady pale girl, girlfriend, wife. She just went, hey, in the other room. How much it turns you on? She knows I've got a thing for wood. She knows. Honestly, it's my jam at the minute. I fucking love it. It's incredible.
Which one did you show them?
Huh?
Which one did you show them?
Which?
The wood thing.
I showed them the eye one.
The eye one.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the eye one.
We showed them the egg one.
Oh shit! See, she knows. She knows all about it.
Right, because he's getting me into it now.
Hold on. Let me find one. Hold on. It was a dragon egg one, wasn't it? Dragon egg.
Have you in history?
Wood turning. Different account on here, baby. Okay. I'm going to show you one more wood turning thing, guys. But this one is impressive. I'll show you what he starts out with, and then I'll skip through it. Okay, so he starts with this nasty, big old ugly chunk of wood. Alright? This guy's really good as well. I forgot what this guy's name is. Andy something. Andy Phillips. So he starts with this big old nasty piece. And he starts chipping off the outside. Which I think is balls. Because at any point this thing will fly off the lathe. Chips off all this shit. And then he starts shaking it. Ooh.
Good float already, like that. I like that already.
And then he notices there's like a big hole on one side. And they all do lots of work with resin, right? So then he mixes some resin and plonks it in the hole. And then goes back to chopping it again. Look at it, it's already looking beautiful. If you can't appreciate this sort of thing, guys, there's something wrong with it, because this is beautiful. And then look, oh, look at that, baby. I want it to be mine.
I just want it and I've got it there. But no, not
Imagine if you had like a wood workshop to do this sort of stuff though. Like I don't have this sort of stuff. My dad does, funnily enough. My dad has a workshop with this sort of stuff. I could go and make you an egg. Do you want me to make you an egg, baby?
Yeah.
Do you want me to learn to make you an egg?
Yeah.
I will learn to make you an egg.
How blue it is.
Look at that, guys. Are you telling me you wouldn't want that on your desk? Come on. Look at it.
Like you said, it's like a globe. So
Oh,
it looks
like yeah. Look how pretty it is. So that's my thing at the minute. If you haven't before, I suggest you check out some wood turning videos. They're incredibly satisfying. People are dying. What's going on? They're incredibly satisfying. Oh, it's okay. She shares your kink. That's good. There we go. You see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting quoted a lot here, baby.
What?
She knows I've got a thing for wood. She knows. Oh shit. DeSudro, good evening, mate. You've come in as we're having some wood appreciation. Big old nasty piece of wood. You'd rather a geode. Geodes are cool. I think it was Delmain. Does some weird and wonderful things with minerals and stuff. He plays a lot about with chemicals and making crystals and stuff. So yeah. Oh Jesus, hamster. That is so romantic. You got to watch glass blowing too. Baby, what was that I showed you the other day? That massive glass festival thing. Quirts just said she's into glass blowing. Yeah. I watched this 1.5 hour long masterclass in glass blowing. Where this guy made like a super plate for some glass festival. I could get behind that, Quirts. That was very good. That's very romantic, hamster. Very romantic. She'd probably just take the egg and leave the ring, in fairness. But yeah. There you go, guys. There's a little insight into the weird and wonderful world of me. You wouldn't have thought that. Right. Right, Coatsy. Let's get some people leveled up. Hanno, you bollocks. Where are you going? Do you want to do some of this? Bacon Fried's going to level up soon. Nice. I'm trying to get him through all the core things, and then we'll specialise some others afterwards. That would be nice. We've had some ice delivery down here, which is good. Nice. Pale girl, I don't want to have to ban you, but I will. When she proposes, life's too late to do it. It's not that. Listen, calm down. Calm down, everyone. Instantly changes subject. Look at this Draco. Oh, a little babby Draclet. I've not seen these little baby ones. These weren't in when I last played. Everything was full size on the Dracos. They're very cute. Very cute. I know, just drove. I sort of derailed as quick as I could. I got out of there. I got out of there! Oh, shit. She'll be in the other room now. Typing away. She's listening. Nobody turn your backs. Happy birthday. Birthday? That ain't my birthday. Birthday luck? Someone bugged Delmain for me. Delmain only comes out the shadows when we're playing RimWorld as a rule. It's his thing. Okay. I kind of need to leave him to do this stuff for a bit, so... Are those 2 Weesorts good enough for cooling that natural gas geyser? I don't think so, honestly. I think they're going to get cooked. I think we need more in here, because it's quite a big throughput. Honestly. I don't think 2 is enough for this geyser. I think it's a bit much. But it goes dormant in like 6 cycles, so I'm not going to fuck about it, honestly. We'll just leave it as it is. We have gathered 600 odd kilos of natural gas. So that's not bad. That's not bad, I'll take that. And we only have the 1 natural gas geyser, so it's going to be as good as it gets, really, so... Wait, I showed up and you need to go? What, Sudra? It's your birthday, Sean? No! It's not my birthday! Where have you got this from? It is not my birthday today. My birthday's in October. I'm a Libra. The scales. By the way, I should probably mention, I did mention this at the start of the stream, okay? You may have noticed there's a little donation bar at the top. Didn't you just say you had to leave in a bit? No, no, no. I'm here for the night, Sudra. You may have noticed there's a little donation bar. Now, I don't normally do this sort of thing, so I asked the woman before the stream, do you reckon I should do this, or is it too cheesy? And she said, I should, because I never asked for anything. So there we go. I want to soundproof my office a little bit. I've been reading up on it to get a better mic quality and get a bit of background noise gone and stuff like that. So, in case you're wondering, that's what it's for. I don't expect to raise 200 quid in 5 days or whatever it is, but that's just how I had to set it up on Streamlabs. So, any donations that come through in the next, few weeks or whatever will go towards this fund, so we can hopefully get sound quality and stuff a bit better in here for when it comes to like YouTube videos and stuff. So, just in case you're wondering why it's there. Alright? No, not the foam triangles. I don't want that shit, because honestly, I don't think it's very good. You see a lot of YouTubes and stuff with like the pyramids, lines, diagonal slants, and egg cup stuff behind them, and it's crap. It's not very good. So what I want is actually dampening stuff. There's a difference between soundproofing and sound dampening. I want to actually kill the sound waves. And what I need to do that is lots and lots of material. And the plan that I've got is to make some sound boxes, which I may even do like a little video of us doing them. I don't know. Little sound boxes that I'm going to fill with material and make really nice ones that I can mount on the walls. So that way, because I live in a rented property, when I move house I can take them with me and they'll be proper. The professional acoustic foam that comes in sheets is shit to Sudro, believe it or not. I probably need to speak to Saturnus because he's like a sound specialist guy. So yeah. I just read what Pale Girl said. That's nice. Nice, Pale Girl. I like that. The tail off, walk off. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the link of the thing that I've been looking at. Oh, do I have that link? 1 second. I'm going to open Chrome. I have many tabs open. It might drop some frames. We'll see. I've been looking at a video. I did a bit of research up on acoustic foam and stuff. I did a bit of looking into various bits and bobs. And honestly, these seem like the way to go. And I found a video of this guy that sort of did a bit of tinkering with the idea as well. And it seems like a winner. I want you to go away. The amount of tabs you constantly have open triggers me. I've got about, I don't know, 15 on Firefox and then about 50 on Chrome. So I don't normally have Chrome running when I'm streaming. So, but there's a link. That link will show you what I'm talking about. Funnily enough, I do have a thing on Chrome that makes tabs in idle for me, but I still close it when I'm streaming because you know how it is. Bacon fried, have you done this? No. Actually, have you done this? Excuse me. No. Let's get bacon fried mining. Cool. So yeah, it's all go at the minute. There's a lot of things I want to do to improve the stream, honestly. So soundproofing is a real important thing to me because I've got quite a good microphone. And it's a shame that because I'm in like quite a box room here with lots of sharp walls and plain walls and a big fuck off window opposite me. Like there's a massive window right there. The reverb is really bad, so I won't want to run out of space to read my tab names easily about 20 times. I just open another window. Furiosa, I do have YouTube. Oh, thank you, Quirts. Quirts is on it like a rocket. I do have a YouTube, buddy. So yeah, that's the plan. The only thing is, to do it, I'm going to need a lot of materials and stuff and a lot of bits and bobs. Bang on your stream deck. No, well, Quirts has already beat me to it. She did it. I'll tell you what, I'll play it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Perfect. Sure, thank you very much for the host. Good evening, folks. How are you doing? We're playing some money. I'm building a big thing. It's taking some time, but we're getting there. Beautiful. Why has this not been done yet? No, it might be a little bit too wet in here. Shit. Actually, I kind of want to leave this. I kind of want to leave these thimble reeds in because they're giving me a big supply of reed fibers over time. So I think we'll leave those there. Nobody's picked up these snazzy suits yet. Like, not one person. Which really sucks. Really, really sucks balls. I made them for them, and they won't wear them.